kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. Powering through the defender. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Test the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The senior tries to take a shot but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The pocket breaking down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Hawkeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense back out there trying to get something going. QB decides to keep it here. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
And completion makes it second and short. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it near the end zone. PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Look out, room to run here. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
Short connection to the tight end here. And as we flip the field to begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Offense makes their way on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. On the ground, it's Roberts. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They're going to run it here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. That's caught. It's Montgomery. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, 3rd down, you know you're going to get a lot of pressure from this defense. Quarterback's protected, does a great job of putting that ball where his receiver can make a play on it. What I love is what this guy does after the catch, picking up huge yards to set up now a 1st and goal.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. There's the handoff.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. players moving around trying to confuse the offense. Toss play to the outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with a receiver here. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The offense looking to start the drive. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here's the option play. They toss it to the back. Crosses the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him?
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They're Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Hawkeyes will have to kick it away. This will be his 4th punt tonight. And they've got the returner corralled. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Bailey. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Inside the 20. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Oh, boy, Chris, the defensive coordinator goes with the man look on 3rd down, and he chose wrong. This drive is still alive thanks to just an amazing play by this offense, not just to get the first, but to set him up that close to the goal line.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal.
Let's go, let's go.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up.
Let's go, let's go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Then they get a drive going this time. Now here's the toss play. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Give it to the back again. Great move in the open field. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Hawkeyes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The shotgun running play call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Passes the 40. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Bailey. The receiver grabs it. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Quick dart to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish 1st half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Johnson. Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back. Caught for the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The ball winds up bouncing out of bounds. They'll lose big yardage, but keep possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Ball scooped up by the defense. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. When his linebacker's been hitting people all day, he finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to the 34. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Delayed handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to kick it away. Punter coming on for the 6th time tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Scanning the field. It's Bailey. Receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
A solid run. Good for first down yardage. They'll run it from the gun. First down, looking for more now. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
To the air, it's Bailey. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Picks up the first, looking for more.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. End zone ahead.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Defense not pressing this time. He'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Hawkeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Running back with the football. Fights off a defender. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
See if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Big throw caught on the left side. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. In this drive, they converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Gets rid of it on the move. Grabbed by the receiver. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with a confident difference championship on the line. He's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That one play has flipped field position. First down to the opponent's 44. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quick catch over the middle. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And out comes the offense set to take over here. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Breaking free at midfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Design quarterback run. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Here comes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit.
Number 81 on field goal.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. They'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes a quick grab. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.